morning. Scott Cullen here, editor-in-chief of the Cannata Report. Time for Fridays with Frank. Before I bring out Frank, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have anything to say about Frank's video. And Frank, once again, is still at the Toshiba LEAD meeting in Las Vegas. And it's really great to have him with us this morning. And he's got a very special guest, and I mean a very special guest who doesn't do a lot of interviews with the press. Frank, how's it going?
Hey, Scott, I'm doing great. I hope the same for you. We're very excited today. We have another guest from the Toshiba dealer meeting. It's Aric Manion from Kelley Connect in Seattle, Washington, and most of the Pacific Northwest. Yep. And he also informed me, I think Alaska too, right, Aric? All right, so this is a man who has that corner of the country pretty well down. Anyway, Aric, first of all, nice to have you here, and congratulations on being selected Dealer of the Year.
Thank you.
That's
quite an honor.
Yes, it is, but it's probably very well deserved. Anyway, you know what? I guess for the benefit of our audience, I mean, you're a very, very experienced dealer. You've been doing this a long time. And so you've got a lot of credentials. What's your opinion of this meeting?
I thought it was a nice meeting. It was very well put together. I didn't think they tried to do too many things. I think they wanted to think about what's going on in the future with specifically the cloud stuff, which I thought that was very good, and the remote services. We are very spread out in very remote areas of the country. The stuff that they're doing with the cloud service to help us service the fleets and everything, that's what I was really excited about. And also the e-commerce and the Elevate Sky of putting all this stuff on there so that we can link the machines as the on-ramp to different apps and to the cloud, and getting all that in the works. We've been talking about it for a while, but I think they did a good job of explaining that, what the future path is going to.
It's interesting that you mentioned e-commerce, because that's the thing CJ and I have been most discussing about, of everything we've seen. We think that's a hell of a solution. And
yeah, I think if you can make it easy for customers to access, and also for us to get a recurring revenue stream of some of the apps that are on there, and as we expand that, but making it easy for the customer to interact, and to buy it on there, to buy it right on the machine, and to access that, to give us the recurring revenue stream. I think that's what is really exciting about it too. You're just getting it more integrated into the workflow of the office as well. So,
and going forward, seeing as you're a very long-time Toshiba dealer, was there anything you feel that wasn't quite covered or should be covered or aimed at for the next meeting?
No, I think they know where their niche is and what they want to be, and they focus just on those things that they want to do. So I thought they did a good job. I think that for myself personally, what we've missed out on is a lot of the opportunity on the label printers. So it was kind of nice to get refreshed on the product line that they have on that. They really are a market leader that you don't think about, and we don't really think about them because we don't put it on a contract or anything, but you need to think of the label printers as a different way of doing it, whether it is some type of contract or getting all the aftermarket revenue from those. And I think that's a little niche that they've been talking about for a while, but I know personally we haven't capitalized on it as well as I would like to. And so one takeaway I got is we have a lot of those machines out there, and we have a lot of customers. We need to go capture. We're all about capturing all the revenue with that customer. So I think that gives us another opportunity to capture a lot more revenue from our existing client base.
In one of the press conferences, we posed the question about the thermal printers per se, in terms of what does it mean in terms of overall revenue, and they kind of steered the conversation away to say this is more about what you were able to add on to the sale. Is that your perception in how to use that kind of product?
Well, I'll give you an example. We just renewed a client, we got a new MPS client in Southeast Alaska that's a healthcare facility that we have over 200 machines on there, A4 and A3. And as we pull up the FM audit report, they have 100 Zebra printers, and they want our help servicing that. They want our help giving them consumables for that. So I think customers are looking for that. It's a fragmented market, if you will, and if they can come to us for just one more thing, that's easier one-stop shop for them, then I think it's a win-win for the customers and for us.
Thank you. I really appreciate you on Fridays with Frank. It was
All right.
a real delight.
Thank you,
Scott,
Frank.
that's my story for today.